Hello guys, and welcome to Astrodesign. This video is about human design and GENEKEYS prediction. So each week we'll make a prediction for you based on the general energy into which the largest and most significant planet in the universe, our Sun, will enter. Every week the Sun resides between 5 to 6 days in the energy of each GENEKEY, or the other word for it, gate. In these videos I will talk about the meaning of this energy and how people will use it in the above week. The video also includes a short meditation with positive statements that will help you rise to a higher energy frequency of the dominant energy this week. The information in the video is based on human design, GENEKEYS, and of course on my personal experience. This week is going to occur between the 28th of January until the 1st of February. Sun will reside at the gate 19. This is the energy of needs and desires. It is the gate to everyday needs that also touches on spirituality. We have here concern and sensitivity for all the living, including nature. Understanding the sacrifice of animals for us because of our eating habits. This energy coming from the center of the root, and so it's fuel to consume or be in need of something or not. It's the pressure to obtain resources for survival. Anyone who has been in a serious relationship and living together with others can understand the need to obtain shared resources to maintain the balance of the parties involved. It is evident that all things are interrelated, and looking at each other is through access to resources. Those who have been together for a long time need to work together to obtain resources for all parties involved. So everything is intertwined as long as there are enough resources for everyone. Lack of money or resources can be a decisive factor in the disintegration of a tribe or family. Resources, it is not only obvious like food, clothing, money, it is also education, promotion, recognition in life. It is therefore an energy of interdependence and the ability to survive through the acquisition of resources together. But where is the boundary of togetherness? How much can and should we depend on each other? Are we sensitive enough to the needs of others and not just ours? Can we together get more resources, or will each one waste each other's resources without giving anything back? This energy can become a victim of its hypersensitivity. And in order to find resources, to seek external authority that finances it or contributes to its survival. In the negative frequency, it is the constant search for God outside ourselves, being dependent on external forces. Dependence on God and religion exists to this day, even though people wake up and become more conscious to their own authority, to their body wisdom, and not what is said by others. Dependence here can be on parents, family, spouse, and even belief in God, who exists somewhere and supposedly keeps us safe. I'm not saying who or good or not, just as long as it is dependency and prevents us from trusting ourselves first, it is more harmful than helpful. It makes us forget our abilities. Beyond that, because this energy places an emphasis on resources, it points out an important fact. When there are no resources, there is no world peace. Each can become the enemy of the other in order to obtain food or the like. That's the pressure here, to get resources for everyone equally. It is an interdependence due to which welfare organizations, banks, educational institutions, and other structures of community support have been created. But all this is on the verge of mutation. It's going to change to a situation where interdependence will no longer exist in our lives. Currently, the problem is that most people in the world do not have this energy in their map. And other, more dominant energies make them want to be above others, to have more means and resources, to be better with more money and land. So that the positive energy of this gate is unattainable to the people of today's world. So this week people will be even more greedy, will want to get even more resources because of a previous year's compensations, or as a result of survival fears that have been heightened due to Corona and its impact. And the social distance and the distance between people in society will only expand and deepen. This week is going to focus on our resources, on our abilities to survive with what we have. There will be people who will want more and more to take and make others dependent on them. For example, like a rich man over 50 who attracts young women and makes them dependent on him because of his money. Or parents giving money to children as compensation for their absence or the like. This behavior is a serious mistake that only causes a loss of resources and waste on a fake need for attention, in addition to causing health problems. Because dependence does not create a healthy relationship and does not contribute to true love and emotional satisfaction. So how exactly this will be expressed in reality, I will explain through the division of people into three main groups. The first group are people in need. These are people who need approval from others to everything. They really stick to others. Such people cannot let go of the past for fear of loneliness. They make other people a victim of their needs, thus creating a dynamics of a dependent and destructive relationship. To satisfy their motives, they can very wisely enforce their shadow patterns, most often using subtle means like guilt. They must feel that others need them, and in order to attract the desired attention, they perform a variety of sins, often completely unconsciously. As negative attention experts, they try to attract the attention of others in any way without worrying about the impression of their actions. The second group are isolated people. This is the result of an angry character. These people refuse all attention and loudly declare that they do not need anyone. But in practice they are falsifying their independence, while the anger is boiling inside them. People who isolate themselves in this way to do so demonstratively. They try with all their might to show others how independent they are, while within themselves they also want to gain attention. But their demonstrative behavior causes them to distance others from them, and this makes them resentful and lonely, of course. Oddly enough, When people are really trying to support them or offer friendships, they usually explode, transmitting all the anger that has accumulated within them. The interaction of people from this group and the previous one creates a perfect dynamic of classic and dysfunctional shared dependencies. The third group are the minority. These are the people who know how to identify patterns of dependent and ineffective behavior and do not let it exist. On the one hand, they do not need anyone, very independent and not dependent on anyone. But on the other hand, they are open to help and support from others and also support others without asking for anything in return. As they do so, they become super mysteriously, telepathically sensitive to the needs of other people and even animals around them. They have managed to reach the gift of immense sensitivity within them. This is a mystical sensitivity that gives them supernatural sensations about everyone around them, about the energies around them. They understand what their needs are and what others want, and they have the ability to provide them with it without asking for anything in return. In addition, they have the ability to know who to give to and what resources he needs, and whether he deserves that resource. In addition, there is a talent for touch, the ability through touch to heal other animals as well. There are many great talents here, but it is necessary to be independent, not dependent, and leave an opening for others in their lives to receive gifts of this energy. If you want to elevate your energy frequency from the shadows and extremes of the first and second groups to the third and more harmonious and balanced group, I prepared important and positive statements to support this process. To internalize the positive statements, I invite you to close your eyes and just listen to each statement and feel how it resonates in your ears and inside your head and heart. After you close your eyes, please start taking deep breaths, and with each breath you feel that every cell and compartment in your body begins to release tension. Please repeat the following sentences within your heart. I have all the resources I need in order to survive. I do not depend on anyone for my basic needs. I can take care of myself. I give myself all the attention I need. I support everyone who is important to my heart. I am full of compassion for my personal needs and understand them. I am open to support from other people but not depend on it. Most significant to me is myself and my ability to take care of myself. I am confident in my ability to nurture my needs. All the resources I require are always at my disposal. These sentences are true to my reality and for me, and will attract more independence and mutual support. Thank you all for watching. For more interesting videos, please subscribe and don't forget to put a thumbs up. Until the next video, I wish you all the best. Take care and bye bye.